What Jesus means to me. I grew up in a Christian family, so I knew about Jesus from an early age. As I grew, I questioned whether my beliefs were simply a result of naively accepting what I was told as a child. Nevertheless, in my early teens, I was certain that my beliefs were truths, and I chose to be baptized. The clincher for me was my interest in astronomy and a conviction that only God could be responsible for the universe I saw in the night sky, and Jesus was there in creation. But I became distracted for several decades. If questioned during that time, I would always have said that I was a Christian, but my lifestyle did not display it. I have to say that I'm not proud of many things in my life. For example, I've hurt people I loved, hurt them badly enough that they chose to have nothing more to do with me. And I have walked away from people for a slight hurt that I chose not to forgive. And there's much more than that. But despite all the hurt I must have caused Jesus during those times, he did not walk away from me. The circumstances were so extraordinary, I am sure now, that Jesus brought me to my wife, Rose. It grieves me that many years later Rose suffered cancer and endured extensive surgery. But God broke into that during her long and painful recovery and brought her back to him, and eventually brought me back to him, and to a place where we both feel blessed. When I became a member of St. Peter's Baptist Church, Martin, who was the senior minister then, out of the blue and in front of the congregation, thanks Martin, asked me why I had chosen to become a member. My response was that Jesus had commanded us to love God with all our hearts and all our strength and all our soul. I had not been doing that, and I had now decided to do so. That's a choice we could all make. Chris Tomlin, a worship leader and songwriter, has recently released a song called Who You Are to Me. These are some of the words. Some people think you're distant, just some words on a page, that you're nothing more than fables handed down along the way. But I've seen you part the waters when no one else could pull me from the deep. That's who you are to me. Some people think you just live in cathedrals made of stone, but I know you live inside my heart. I know that it's your home. And I've seen you in a sunset and in the eyes of a stranger on the street. That's who you are to me. Sometimes I have my doubts. I'm sure that everybody does. And I wonder when I stumble, am I still worthy of your love? But I know that I get stronger when I'm talking to you down on my knees. You're everything I need. You're amazing, faithful, love's open door. When I'm empty, you fill me with hunger for more of your mercy, your goodness. Lord, you're the air that I breathe. That's who you are to me. That's what Jesus means to me.